very good energetic, good physical day, like the popping, good thudding up top. Good situations both ways, worked a lot of situations. Some of those young guys are continuing to learn. Some of the old guys getting better. Liked the energy level, though. I really did. I liked our focus. Know where we need to be. I mean, typical coach talk, like you say, but we got work to do. But I like the energy level, I like the direction. Got a chance to do some good things and got to develop some backups in some key areas. All right. Questions?
Austin Barron and
Austin will be about anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks. He played all day yesterday. Had a phenomenal day. We ran him with the ones, even mixing him in at center. Getting those. I mean, had a phenomenal day. Walked in, said his foot was sore. Looked down, had a little break on the outside bone, so they're going to do it real quick, put a pin through it, and they say anywhere 3 to 4 weeks. Maybe generally something 3, 4, maybe 5. I mean, somewhere in that realm. So we ought to get him back. At least it happened at the beginning. He was playing really well too. You looked at it. Nobody ever saw it. He just came in and said, my foot's sore. At the practice, they checked it out, and it was there. So, but he'll be back.
This is right foot, is it?
No, you got to be doing that. I can't remember.
One of the two.
It could be. It could be. I don't know. Right? I don't. Let me ask you this. What matters? He's outside of his foot. I'll write the article for you.
All right.
All right, what we got?
Is it something he could have maybe played with if he had to, or is it something that you
probably
have to,
well
if he played
you
with
do,
it
but when it's such a he did, but afterwards usually you get adrenaline when you athletes play. I'm not sure you can't, you know what I'm saying, but weight bearing and that, and I think we can get it fixed and get him back very early and be in good shape. I think for the long term, he's going to be a heck of a player.
What about Brian, Coach?
Stewart? No, he's on schedule. He had a toe surgery in the offseason, which he had, same thing he did last week. So we always gauge him, and every 4 days we give him a break. We go about every 4 days. Well, would you judge that toe? He doesn't need reps. I mean, it's something that we've always planned. That way we keep the rotation on the O-line, and we keep him rotating how it feels. That's something we'll always pace him through camp, which you normally do a veteran.
Which toe was it?
Big toe.
Come on, man.
Big toe, which is why you got to be careful, because that's your balance and power. So that's something we'll always manage, which we actually, real people, I don't know if you realize, we did it last year. We had to do it last year, even during practice and games. It's something that's been just one of his.
So that's planned, as he was going to take.
It's going to be one of those things he's going to have when he's 78.
Right.
You know what I mean? One of them old, he can tell all them stories about how he played 18 games and his toe was chopped off.
You guys were able to get Ira Denson back?
Yeah, we were, but he's not quite back. He just popped it out. He got out there and go through walkthrough. It'll still be another, I think, day or two before we let some good contact come. We'll judge that by year, but he'll be back. We'll just stretch that thing back a little bit.
So was it Lovelady at center for most of the day?
Yeah, Lovelady in there, which is something we had planned. Centers is something you got to always work. I had a scenario one year when I was coaching. We went through 6 of them, had freak injuries, and so you never have enough guys to snap. So we're constantly doing that. So it was good work.
Did you do all right?
Did very well. I was very pleased. I mean, in that way, because if you ever lose somebody else, you may move Stork to something else. So it works in that scenario. So it's early in camp. We don't need the chemistry right now. Right now, we just need to see who can handle what in assignment. So I thought he did a nice job. Really did. Functioned with the ones all day, and we did good.
Full pads come on tomorrow, Coach?
Yeah, full pads. Yeah, full pads tomorrow. Won't be in tackling though. I mean, we still ain't gonna hit the ground until we scrimmage. You know what I'm saying? But we'll thud, and their knees will feel better. But you got to get used to carrying them. You got used to wearing them, practicing in them, the whole thing that goes with it.
You said in the past, when you get to full pads, that's when some of the young guys start to separate themselves, see who likes to get hit, who doesn't.
Well, and I say that, and I say this every year, and I know y'all don't believe me. I really don't. But real pads and shells, there ain't a whole lot of difference unless you tackle. I mean, I'm serious, because you're not cutting. So from that point, there's some thudding going on out here. There's a couple of them out here that were pretty good. Caught my eye, heard. You know what I mean? You heard, whoa, jumped over there. But those young guys, that is part of it, though. You got the speed of the game on those guys always. It keeps getting turned up as it goes. And then who can maintain? You know what I mean? Those young guys get a lot of energy in the beginning. They think, and sometimes in high school that goes 2, 3, 4 days, and then this thing keeps coming. They're going, whoa. But I tell you what, now this group this is a very mature, one of the more mature mental groups that I've had as a freshman group. Is that a good statement for you? That'd be write something good on that. Y'all write something good on that. What we got?
How's Chad Abram doing the responsibility of taking over?
Doing solid, doing a nice job. He's blocking a little better, getting used to that. His assignments are being good. He's not bad with the ball in his hand, and I'm gonna tell you what, he catches it very well. Yeah, I guess I've always said that. I mean, he's got phenomenal ball skills. He really does. So we've been having a good, solid camp. We're doing a great job on special teams too.
Jacoby getting in there?
Yes, we repped him. We waited a couple of days. We put him in walkthrough and put him in. Now, I'm going to tell you what now. I repped him today the first time I walked through, and it's kind of not full speed, but kind of going. I mean, naturally, just the way he moved and did some things through there, that body type, he controls that body. He's athletic now. I mean, he can do that. It was better. Now, he's got to do it live, but it was even better than I thought he was going to be at it. He's a good athlete. He really is. Moves well. Controls his body very well. Can play behind his pads. That's a big load now.